Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Rich Guzman.
Hi guys, I'm Anastasia Hodge, better known as Coach Ace.
And welcome to Affiliate Marketing Training with your host.
I just said that.
You just said that name.
I did.
I'm playing.
Seriously, man.
Anyways, guys, welcome. We got an exciting show for you today. Today we're going to be talking about actual autoresponders and what is an autoresponder. And a lot of people, when they get started in affiliate marketing, they really don't understand what an autoresponder does. They may have maybe heard of it, but they don't really understand the big benefits of it. Okay. So anyways, let me find out who is on the live with us right now. Here we go. Priscilla, what's happening? Raina, hey, Freedom by Design, what's going on? Regina, how you doing?
Did you just say hello in the shout out to yourself?
Yeah. Allow myself to introduce myself. And Diane Robin, hey guys. Hi, we can't stay. We have an appointment. So hey, go do what you got to do. It's all about building the biz.
Diane Robin, y'all know. It's all
By
right.
the way, I love the email you guys sent out. That was awesome, and you guys are definitely, right on the right track.
Keep writing those emails.
Keep going.
Keep going. You get better.
Exactly. So guys, what is an autoresponder? Let's get started. So I'm going to start out with a quick story. If you don't know who we are, my name is Rich Guzman, Anastasia Hodge, known as Ace, and we basically have been online combined since 2008. I met Anastasia in 2010, and when I first got started internet marketing, I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't really know how to build a list. And I didn't know how to make sales online. I just knew I wanted to learn. I just knew I wanted to figure this stuff out. And I joined a high-ticket affiliate marketing company called Carbon Copy Pro back in the day. And I was learning a lot about high-ticket and learning a lot about how to build a business online, how to make big profits. And I was excited about it, right? But what I've learned is, in the beginning, it wasn't so easy as I said it was, right? And the reason why is because if you never started this business before online, you gotta make sure that you understand the philosophy of being a marketer. Okay? And if I'd known this early on, I definitely wouldn't have struggled the way I did. Because what happened to me a year later was I made a lot of money. I made my first 6 figures with a company called TVI Express. And it was a great company, but unfortunately the owner, he got arrested, and pretty much I lost my whole business, and then I had to go back to work, right? Met Anastasia, I had to go back to work, and I had to start all over again. Right. So I mean, now everything's great. We're successful. We're top of our company and everything else like that. And we've trained and mentored. We talk on stage. We do all this great stuff. But before that, if I would have known the value and the importance of having a list and using that autoresponder to its fullest, I don't think I would have had to go back to work. I really think that having that asset would have kept my business going and just kept moving. And because I was new, I didn't fully understand that. I don't want you guys to make that same mistake I did. So what I want to do is, if you guys are brand new and you really don't know what an autoresponder is, this video is for you, okay? We're just going to go over a couple little things, nothing major, nothing crazy and advanced, real simple, so you understand the benefits and why it's so important for you to have an autoresponder, okay? So let me go over to...
You guys ready?
Let's see here.
Awesome. Here we go.
Okay. Let me go to my share screen here and blow it up the page a little bit before I share. You guys can see. And I'm gonna, let's see, right there. Oh, I love that share screen. It's good stuff. So now, as you can see right here, this is Aweber, guys. If you don't know Aweber is a company that actually stores your emails, meaning your list, okay? And this is what the autoresponder is for. Now, this is not the size of my list. This right here is actually, I use it for a demo, okay? To teach and everything. And also, I already transferred my leads over to a different autoresponder that we're going to be talking about as well after we finish here, okay? So when I first got started, I started using Aweber, okay? And I had thousands on my list with Aweber, but the problem was, because I didn't fully understand the power of having your own autoresponder and building your list, I definitely, like I said, I wouldn't have had to go back to work. I could have, stayed free and everything else like that. So if you look here, it's very simple, to get started. You have the home page, you have the messages, subscribers, sign up forms, and that's like a little bit advanced, but that's just to make your own pages and stuff like that. So I'm going to go over like the messages so you understand the importance of following up with your list. Very, very important. So when I first got started, I was taught to follow up with the list and create like a automatic follow-up series. Okay, and that was cool and everything, and it worked. But nowadays you need to broadcast more, and when you broadcast more, you tend to communicate with people in real time, and they know that, and they're more responsive, right? But what I do is I like having an autoresponder series, maybe like a 7-day. All right, I'm gonna show you the old stuff. I mean, I had like 100 emails. Okay, it was crazy. But I like to have a 7-day autoresponder series, something to give it value, and then from there it goes into the broadcast list afterwards. And that means I can broadcast them on a daily basis. Now Anastasia, she does the email marketing and she does the broadcasting on a daily basis. So as you can see here, this is your messaging right here. So let me go over to the Legacy Follow-Up Series. Okay, and I'm going to go over to our old list here. Okay. Let me go here, Legacy Follow-Up. Okay. So as you can see right here, guys, we wrote a lot of emails, right? A lot of emails. And we got some pretty good open rates and everything, and people were opening up our emails and everything, which is really awesome, right? But the conversions weren't there. In other words, the sales weren't coming in, okay? And the reason why is because there was no real-time connection. There was no real-time connecting with your prospects, your leads, and things like that. Like I said, it's okay in the first 7 days if you have a follow-up series. That way they can get to know you, who you are, things like that. But after that 7th day, it's good to actually drive them to a separate list, which is called segmenting, which is called the broadcast list, right? So when I was doing this, I mean, I noticed that a lot of, open emails and stuff like that, and there weren't really much sales coming in. But when we started broadcasting more, we started seeing more sales come in. We started seeing more conversions. We started seeing more connection, which is, really the magical word there, connection, and really changed everything for us. So an autoresponder, guys, is designed for you to communicate with your list. So what you do is, okay, let me go over to messages and broadcast. So what we started to do, let me go over here to the past so you can see what's going on. You can see these big open rates and click-through rates. We started getting a lot more interaction, a lot more attention, sales coming in and things like that. And this is what made the real big difference in our autoresponder. So having an autoresponder is so vitally important to you, so that way you could have somewhere to put your email, your leads into your list. Because at the end of the day, guys, if you're brand new, you don't understand what I'm talking about, you want to be focusing on affiliate marketing, you want to be focused on collecting emails. That's going to be the big picture. Because you don't want to just try to sell a product. Because if you just sell a product, what's going to happen is you're not going to retain that person's email. And what if the person goes to the product immediately and they don't even buy the product? Or what if they actually buy and you don't even have them on your list? Because what we learn is a buyer is always a buyer. So if we don't have a list and somebody just comes and just buys one thing, guess what? The company gets that email, you don't. So now you don't have an asset, right? You don't have a business. You just have a sale. I don't know about you, but I'd rather have a long-term sustainable business, so that way I know that I could thrive and stay free, so I don't have to work for the man and I could just work for myself. Okay, that's the importance of having a list, because the more that you grow your list, the more you're going to start seeing that assets start to flourish and start making you money. Okay, so as you can see here, guys, it just kept growing and growing, and this is when the results started really coming in. So when you actually broadcast, like I said, it's more real time and the connection starts to build up more for you. Okay, now what I want to do is I just want to give you a little basics of an autoresponder and things like that. And like I said, this is my demo account that I'm using, my old autoresponder. And I want to share with you our current autoresponder, okay, which is Kartra. On this list is 7,560. I don't know if you can see that, but let me just blow it up for you guys. So this is our main list right here, okay? And we actually had two different autoresponders. So we brought the list over to Kartra, and Kartra actually is phenomenal because a lot of things have changed with having an autoresponder, guys. You have to make sure that when you're broadcasting to your list and you have emails on your list, you have to make sure you understand, who's blocking your emails, okay? And you don't want to keep those on your list because that's just taking up real estate, and you don't want that to happen. So you want to make sure that you know who's blocking your emails, who's unsubscribing, and all those kind of things, right? Kartra really gives you a lot of data, which is amazing. So if I go to campaigns here and I go to broadcast, you can see that these are all the broadcast emails. And you want to talk about this? Because I know that you're in here and you actually do the broadcasting more than I do now, because I used to do the broadcast. I'm more the lead generation guy now, and you're the broadcaster. So what she's done is she sent all these emails, as you can see right here, guys, right?
Yeah, I send out about, my normal frequency is once in the morning and once at night. And I like to broadcast between 8 o'clock in the morning and before 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time, and that's my first broadcast. And then my second broadcast, I like to make sure that it goes out between I would say 5 and 8 o'clock at night. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm catching them when they get home from work, right? Because some people still have jobs, obviously.
Yep.
Right? So, you never know who's on your list, so you got to speak to your target audience. This is why knowing who you're talking to is so important when it comes to attraction marketing, and we'll get into that later on. But the point is, if I already am clear on who is my target audience, then I know when they are online. So as I'm looking at my broadcast, I'm sending one at 7 or one at, I'm sending one at 8 o'clock in the morning and then one at 7 at night. And then I test between those times and I know who's responsive or not. In the very beginning, when I first started, I would send it 6 o'clock in the morning. I would think, they're first to get up first in the morning, Gotta get them as early as possible, but that wasn't working too well. So now I've actually gotten a better response with sending it at 11 o'clock in the morning.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I found out with my list, it's 11 o'clock in the morning, and then at night, I like to do it at 8 o'clock at night. So what I'm doing is I'm sending 2 broadcasts a day, nonstop, and that means every single day, nonstop. And from there, what I'm doing is if there's a promotion, or let's say there's a webinar event going on with our company, like right now, we got this week, we're doing a virtual summit, which I'm speaking at tomorrow. And that broadcast is going to hit my list hard. So I'm going to do more than 2 emails. I'm going to be hitting them like, maybe 4 or 5 times, until they get it, that they actually go to the event. Yeah. So events you want to send, hammer your list is what we call it. And then if it's just a regular broadcast, then it's in the morning and at night.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I know you're speaking. I'm speaking also. When am I speaking? You have
the following day after
me. The following day I'm speaking after you.
So I'm speaking tomorrow. You're speaking Wednesday.
Okay, so that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. And so guys, the power of an autoresponder is so important, but having the right autoresponder is even better, because having more data, having more information that you can really track is going to help you be more successful with your autoresponder in your list building. Okay, so I'm going to go to analytics here for a second because I love the data that that's being shared here. Okay. Let me just go over to the broadcast section here. As you can see right here, I've never seen data like here, like this, on any autoresponder that I've been a part of since 2008.
Like it's showing the times and everything. You see that?
I've never seen data like this. So it's really teaching you what's the most money-producing activity.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Because not knowing when you're getting the most clicks on your emails, not knowing when you're getting the most opens and recipients, that is so vitally important, and I love it. I mean, look at by calendar, by day, by time.
Yes.
That is amazing.
Yeah, you see?
That just blows my mind.
These are metrics, and you got to know your numbers. That's the thing about being an online marketer is if you don't know this information, if you don't care about knowing this information, you just want to make sales, then I'm telling you right now, that's not the right way of building a business, and you're not thinking like an entrepreneur. You must know your metrics and you must know your numbers. So this data is key to analyzing who your audience is, what they like and what they don't like, what time are they online, and when are they opening your emails or unsubscribing.
Exactly, and you can really filter out the serious from the curious in your business, okay?
Yes.
Very, very important. Because we're always sifting and sorting and getting rid of the deadbeats from the list.
Exactly. One email might get more opens than the other one. So here's a really good tip I can give you from my experience of doing these emails. What I noticed is every email is not guaranteed to be open. So you want to just send out the email. Don't overthink it. Just get it out there.
Yeah.
Because you never know which one is going to convert to a sale. You never know.
Yeah, it really is. It boils down to the consistency.
It is the consistency.
Showing up for success.
Yes.
Every day, and this is why we're at the top of our company.
Yes.
And we're have success on the internet from what we do.
Absolutely.
Because we're so consistent that we're always showing up. Always showing up.
And looking at autoresponders, like even if you have a list of 10,000 or 20,000 or 50,000 emails and that are subscribers and leads on your list, it's not the size of your list that matters. It's the actual relationship that you have with those leads on your list.
Yeah, absolutely. Ain't that the truth? So, knowing this data, knowing this information, guys, if you're out there, let's say you're selling JV's Do products, let's say you have your own affiliate marketing company that you work with as an affiliate, right? If you're not building your list and you don't have an autoresponder, you're leaving so much money on the table. It's not even funny. It's not even funny because, I mean, I was taught this before a long time ago, and what I did was, and let me get back to the screen here. So what I did was, and to really catch up on the story I was talking about in the beginning, is that because I was making a lot of money, I thought I really had, I knew it all. And what I did was I deleted my list, my old list in Aweber. So now you see our list is 7,500 and something, right? If I never deleted my list would have been over 20,000. See the power in the numbers? So I learned my lesson, okay? Never delete your list. Always keep building your list to the day you die. Because the list is going to be your asset.
That's right.
It's going to be your baseball stadium, your football stadium, your foosball stadium, your soccer stadium, whatever you want to call it, right? Wherever you live in whatever part of the world, okay? When you create your own list, you create your own stadium. You create your own event. Every email is an event that you create because it's you communicating with that audience. And that audience, like I said, the bigger you grow that list, okay, it's kind of like going to like a massive game.
Right.
When you speak, they listen.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yes.
It's powerful, guys. This is what I'm sharing with you is powerful. Don't make the mistake that I did. Don't ignore this. Because I'm just trying to give you the right information, the right tips from my experience and my past failures. Okay? So in order for you to shortcut your success, make sure that you have an autoresponder.
Yes.
Make sure that you build a list.
Yes.
Okay? Because if you don't build a list, you don't have a business. You may make some sales, but that's not having a business.
Without a list, you can't build a relationship with those people. You can't build a know, like, and trust relationship factor.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you can't make money online
So
without a list.
So let me go back to the screen. I want to talk about something here. So as you can see here, we talked about like follow-up automatic, right? Automatic follow-up and things like that. And the great thing about Kartra is that if I go back to campaigns and go to sequence is like an automatic follow-up, but with a lot more detail. Okay, so I started a new boot camp, and we already have 10 leads already that came in. We just uploaded the boot camp 2 days ago, and that's already starting to grow. And as you can see, I am going to go to my edits. Where's my edit section right here? Edit.
It's very smooth software, isn't it, Rich?
I love it. I love.
See how you just like glide right through the
Yep.
prompts and everything.
And I left this open for a reason, guys. I mean, I can make sure the next time I go through it, I don't see this, but I always like seeing this because it gives you always tips and it teaches you. So what's going to happen is when you first do your first sequence, you're going to see this page here. It says Start Tutorial. It's going to walk you through step by step on how to work the sequence. And let me tell you guys, it's very easy. It is not hard at all the way Kartra designed this.
Not compared to the other, I would say, competitors as
Yeah.
far as autoresponder companies, like GetResponse and Aweber and SendLane.
Yep.
Like, this is more smooth.
So check this out, guys. So you can see right here our first email, okay? Video 1 to 5, wait a day, right? Send email, wait a day, send email, wait a day, send email. The list goes on and on, right? So this is our automatic follow-up. But what happens after someone finishes this email, right? This is what should happen. Let's see here. There is unsubscribe to the list. All you gotta do is drag and drop. That's it. That's all you gotta do. And then what it'll do, it'll unsubscribe from this list and it'll go to any list that you want it to go to. So for us, it's gonna go into our, let me go over here. It's gonna go into our other list, okay? Which is our broadcast list. But you see how I hit edit on the email? All I have to do is just click on this and you write the email right in here. Very simple. Very, very simple. Okay? Click on that. You can size up your image as very easy just by putting the width and the height. Very simple, guys. And when you have an automatic follow-up and then it goes to your broadcast list, then you're not broadcasting to the follow-up. So you're not getting them pissed off because they're just getting to know you.
Right.
This is why it's important to have your own section where they get to know you, your story, things like that. So
that's why first impressions, especially with email marketing, is no different than meeting a person and a person in person, is because your first impression has to make a really good impact. And having the right first few emails in a series, whether it be through 7-day series or a video boot camp, you definitely want to leave that feeling that they are welcome, that they can come to you when they're ready. There are a lot of times most marketers make the mistake of just sending out blatant spammy emails, and that is not getting the relationship off to a great start.
No, not at all. Not at all. So what I want to show you is, guys, is that the way Kartra is, it's very, very easy to just create an email, right? Send an email, you just grab here, you drag and drop, and you just start building your list. It's all drag and drop and edit. That's all it is. It's very, very, very simple.
Click a pencil and edit.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I think even for the new person to build this is a lot simpler than trying to figure something out like in Aweber.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So,
and the value that we saw within this is it's an amazing tool that we can use to replace all of our other tools.
Exactly. So what we did was, so you guys know, when somebody comes into our list, okay, let me go over to the pages here. Where is my pages? There it is. So Kartra is a lot more than an autoresponder. It's an autoresponder on steroids, because you could actually build your own pages and your own capture pages to capture those leads, okay, like we talked about. And that's powerful, guys, because you have total control of your business. Total control of your business. It's amazing. So now I'm going to go over, where is the thing? I have a thank you page that I created here, and I'm going to show you something.
And guys, if you are enjoying this actual free training provided by Ace and Rich, brought to you by Freedom by Design, make sure that you smash the likes button and comment your thoughts on this training.
So check this out. I am going to hit, I'm going to actually show you the page. So when someone actually bumps, just comes onto our list and they opt in, okay, this is what they're going to see. Okay? And this right here is very, very powerful because it introduces the person to our world. Okay? So Anastasia's talking. She's talking about her story. And I'll do some clips here so you can see. She'll talk about when she was working in Staples when she first started. Okay? So right here she's, being the narrator, which is really cool. And she's telling a story about when she was working in Staples. You can see here she used to work at Staples. And just sharing the journey with people of what happened when she had a job, to where we are today. Okay? Having the time and freedom, traveling to the most beautiful places in the world, all those kind of things, right? And you don't have to be here. All you have to do is just create your story and connect with the person and do a bridge page and just say, hey, this is who I am, and I want to share something with you that can help you, and then share the value on that, okay? And then from there, this will go directly to our offer, to our primary business, okay? Now, I want to tell you that what I did was I actually, on all the pages, on all the 7 pages that 5 pages we created, I'll give you an example of one of them. Okay? Where's it right here? Okay, so this is day 1. This is when somebody gets our email, the first one that I showed you in that sequence. Go right here. This is welcome video 1 of 5. Discovering your brand and lead generation machine. This is how you would get traffic to your website. You know, we call this our Traffic Academy Bootcamp, right? So understand that she's teaching something of value to the list in the next 5 days. Okay? Now, why is this important? Because the thing about it is you have to understand that when you give value, you're going to literally see the fact that people are going to be looking at you like the authority, like you're the expert, you're the leader, right? And that's just one of the pages. We did exactly about 5 different pages. So here's the 4th one. I'll skip to the 4th one. So you can see the kind of stuff that we're teaching for free. Not charging anybody, right?
It's all correct. It's all free.
Giving free value. So video 4 or 5 is the power of earning multiple streams of income, right? Residual income, monthly subscription, auto ship fees, all this stuff. We give so much value over this information that people are getting educated, okay? They're getting educated. Now, why is this important? Like I said, it's building more trust when people actually are being taught by you, because they're looking at you like you're the authority, the teacher, the leader. Now, Ace has always said that the person who holds the marker, it controls the room. The one who actually does the boot camp controls the list. Does that make sense? Okay? So, like I said, this is something we've been doing, and it's been working out really great. We've been seeing more sales come in, right? We've been seeing more sales from Sam come in.
We have.
And like I said, that's not that many leads. We just turned it on 2 days ago. So we're about to, open the floodgates on that, and it's going to literally, create more conversions.
Right.
Because we're, getting connected with that lead, and we're saying, you know what? Let me teach you something. Let me help you. Let me share the value in what we're doing. Okay? So you might be saying you're brand new, and you might be saying, like, I don't know how to do all that stuff. Kartra makes it very simple for you to actually build pages. I mean, literally, it makes it so simple for you to build out pages.
Yes.
That you have pages built out in like not that long of a time. All right, not like other stuff I used in the past.
It's not like technical at all, and I'm not techie.
It's like drag and click and.
If you can read, you can follow directions. You'll be able to understand it.
And when you do that, guys, you work on the most important thing with affiliate marketing. It's conversions. Okay. That's why this is all about having an autoresponder, right? Today is like, what's an autoresponder? Well, guys, I'm giving you the meat and potatoes. I'm giving you more.
Yes.
Okay? So, but wait, there's more. Back to the share screen. Okay? So let me go here. Now, back to the share screen, guys. So, what is also great about Kartra, right? As far as an autoresponder, they're more of an autoresponder because you actually have your email. Your marketing. You can really track. Get really great data that we talked about, right? We talked about building a sequence, which is automatic follow-up, to automatically bring them to your separate list so that you start broadcasting to them. And we also talked about, building out pages. What else? What else can you do in your marketing? Let's talk about creating your own forms, right? With your own pages. But guess what? That's more complicated because other autoresponders will have you do this. But you can do this with inside Kartra, so there's no confusion. So you just click and drag and drop, and boom, your form is already automatically to your page. What's next? How would you like to create your own membership portal? Think about this. Your own membership portal where you can create your own content and then sell it. And create your own income with your list. Right? Let's go to My Videos. Now, My Videos is really cool because this is the video hosting service at the same time. Now, if I added all this stuff up and I would have to go out to the internet and use all these different tools, it would cost hundreds of dollars a month, okay? Literally. And with Kartra, it's not even that expensive because you have a lot more that you can use. And if you don't know what to do, you go to Kartra Academy, you log in. Oh, invalid login. Hold on, guys. Nothing like having a live and having an invalid login. I think I have to change my password. There we go. Cool. So now, as you can see, here is all the training, Q&A. They have a Q&A Tuesday, so if you want to learn something, you don't understand something, you can actually ask a question, and they can help you whatever problem you're having.
They're really pretty good with that. I've attended several of their webinars, and like you really can ask them questions, and they'll go right in there and answer it for you.
Yep. I also have a Facebook group right here. Okay. Really powerful. People actually, you know, communicate, have any questions. It's all there. And you can learn from somebody else's question too, because it was already answered.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's amazing what you can actually do with this, guys. So, let me go back here. Let's see. My integration. So, let's say you want to have your own product. Guess what? You can't do that with an autoresponder. With Kartra, guess you can. Right here. You can connect your PayPal, connect Stripe, you can connect all different types of merchant accounts. Pretty cool. I think that's awesome. Okay? So now you have no excuse. You have total control of your business. You have total control of your affiliate marketing business, right? Well, that way you can start creating your own income online.
And it is an affiliate.
Exactly. So let me go back to the share screen. So guys, the power of having an autoresponder can change your business immensely.
Absolutely.
Okay? So for us, well, for me, before I met you, making that big mistake, I don't want you guys to make that mistake. I want you to have an autoresponder, and I want you to, like, every day you wake up in your business, okay? You're watching this video right now, even if you're watching the replay. You're building your business. The first thing you should be thinking about is my autoresponder. What do I got to do to keep building that list? Okay? And we do a lot of trainings. We talked about traffic in the past. Watch one of our videos, one of our past lives. We talk about traffic.
Yes.
We tell you how to pretty much do everything, okay? And it's really going to help you build your business. But you can't drive traffic unless you have an autoresponder, okay? This is the central station of everything. You need an autoresponder. It's not like I want. No, it's a must-have.
Must-have, especially if you're doing an online business.
If you want to make 6 figures and beyond, you want to have a list.
Yes.
Period. You want to have a list, okay? Because all I know is I've made the most money with my list. Powerful tool, guys. Okay, so use that autoresponder. So with that being said, it's time for some Q&A. You ready for the Q&A?
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's go,
Q&A
guys.
time.
It's Q&A time. So based on everything that we taught today in class, come forward with your questions, anything you don't understand or unclear of. Feel free to ask anything related to the topic that we're talking about today, which is what is an autoresponder. Go ahead. Let's see who's got the first question. And thank you for the likes, guys, and the comments. Appreciate it.
Yes, definitely. Here we go. So, what do we got for questions here? The beginning of my live.
Clinton Richardson says blocking.
Blocking, yes. What happens is some people will block your email. Not everybody, just actually very few, a very small percentage. But what happens is if you don't delete that, it'll stay in your autoresponder and it'll take up space, okay? And you don't want that. You want to clean it. All right, it's maintenance.
We call that scrubbing your list. So what happens is if you have Kartra, for example, you have 2 columns. One column will say blocking, the other one will say spam. And so what you want to do is you're literally going to go in there and just unsubscribe that person. Anytime somebody tells me or says something like, please take me off your list, or maybe send like a rude comment in their replies, they're immediately going to be unsubscribed from my list. Like I'll literally manually take them off. You do not want people to take up space, just like you don't want people to take up space in your life. You definitely don't want people to take up space in your autoresponder. And since you're paying for it, there's no such thing as a free lunch and not a free rent. So you want to delete them off your list and try to get in the habit of cleaning your list. I would say, Rich?
I clean my list, I used to do it like every 3 months, but now I do it every 2 months.
Every 2 months, you want to get in the habit of cleaning your list, especially if you're driving lots and lots of traffic and you're getting new leads all the time, because there's going to be new people that's going to want to unsubscribe, and you don't want them just sitting there taking up space.
Right.
Okay. Priscilla says, I wish I was straight to the point. I have 775 opt-ins, but time was button to sale lost people 10 minutes or more. Is there a straight to the point sale page?
Hold on. Let me.
Sorry, Priscilla, I can't understand your writing.
Let me just take a step back for a second here.
Yeah.
So just to be clear, guys, when you are actually running an autoresponder, make sure any unsubscribes you delete them. Okay.
Yes.
If everybody reports spam, delete them right away. Okay. And any also block emails, you delete those as well. So just to be clear, make sure that you do that.
Get rid of them.
Well, why do we do that though? I mean, let's get into that for a second. Why do we do that? We do that because it actually. Let me get back to the screen here. We do that because what it does, it increases your open and your click-through rate.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, it does. It really does.
It does.
It works wonders.
And what happens, the higher click-through rate, the more potential you're going to make a sale.
Yes.
Remember that.
Yes.
Okay, don't forget that. Those words are so important.
Priscilla says a sand page.
Okay, so as far as I wish, let's see. I wish sand was straight to the point, and it has 775 opt-ins, but
has a timer button.
To the sales page, lost people. Well, no. When it comes to the sales page with a timer, you don't lose people because there was a split test done on that, and actually there was more conversions with a timer and then waiting for the button versus showing a button automatically.
Yes.
So I'm sure that having a timer is more effective than not having a timer.
Yes.
Okay. Trust me, it works.
Increases the sense of urgency, Priscilla. That is a marketing strategy, actually. And it has been tested, and it does
exactly.
work.
There's a lot more conversions through that.
Yes.
But also, if you have 75 opt-ins, is that on your list or is it on the company's list? Are you building your own autoresponder? Do you have your own list that you're building? And are you learning email marketing as far as how to communicate with your list?
See, it's one thing to be driving all that traffic, but if you're not following up like you should...
Yeah, I mean, you really want to connect with them.
You definitely want to connect with them. If I can do a screen share and show you guys exactly how many email replies I get from those leads on our list, you would be blown away, because literally each and every single time I do a broadcast, I'm getting like a reply, within 24 hours, I'm getting a reply back from those people, whether it be a simple question or something they didn't understand, or maybe they do want to unsubscribe, but they're still unclear of what they subscribe to. I mean, I get responses, and that's what I'm saying about how powerful it is to have an autoresponder, because can you imagine having to do all of that old school stuff where you literally have to talk to people? Face to face,
Oh my God.
People aren't unsubscribing, they're slamming their door in your face because you're on their doorstep unannounced. So we're not doing that anymore these days. We're internet marketers, so we're leveraging the technology. We're using softwares as tools to replace all of that and save ourselves time. So when we're building things online like this, to date, I have people sending me messages, and people replying back to me, asking me questions. I've signed up people into our business offers. I've made sales multiple times hand over fist just from sending out reply messages. So look at this. I'll show you.
I'm going to share the screen.
Documentation beats conversation. So here you go, right here. Take a look.
Okay. All right. So you can see right here, guys. I mean, these are a lot of numbers. But these are real people. Real people communicating and replying back. All these people, they've been replying back to us.
Yeah, I have pages. Pages upon pages of replies. And these are replies out from my broadcasts.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Wouldn't you guys like to have results like that Well, if you want to have results like that, you got to get on your A game, and you literally have to learn email marketing. You have to learn how to write messages that are going to speak and talk and discuss and build that relationship with your leads. They are not just a number on your list. Do not get it twisted. These are real people with real problems, and you're the one that has to learn how to provide your offer or product or service as the solution.
So, the theme of today is like, what is an autoresponder? In your eyes, what is an autoresponder to you?
Well, let's go back to the screen. Okay.
So what is an autoresponder to you? Because I know that, the theme today is like, what is an autoresponder? So what is an autoresponder to you? Since you've actually took the reins away from me, okay? You're an effective writer. You're an amazing writer. I mean, I've written, I've made some sales, but you know how to tell stories so good. So what is it that, if you could just sum it up, what is an autoresponder?
To me, I think of it like a piece of software, like a database that actually collects, helps you house and collect all of your leads that you're gathering over time. And it's more like a tool that actually allows you to communicate effectively with those leads. So rather than doing things manually like back in the day, we're using this technology now where we can literally just send one email out. It goes out to a list of 100 people with no problem.
Or 7,000.
Or 7,000, right?
Or 8,000, yeah.
Right. So it's versus you going to, like, let's say, for example, a Gmail account. And, and I used to do this when I didn't know anything about autoresponders. I would go into my Gmail account and Google, and then I would try to find out what's the maximum capacity of emails I can literally put into a to field. It's up to 500 emails. Can you imagine having to send 7,000 people and 500 batches at a time? That's a lot of work.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. But people do it when they actually try to ignore, like you said, don't ignore this. They try to ignore the fact of not wanting to put the money and fork up the cash to buy the right tools to run an online business. So having an autoresponder is essential. It's not an option. It's essential.
Like I said, it's a must-have.
It's a must-have. It's an essential tool you must have if you're trying to build a business online. And if without it, it could be a pain in the ass with you trying to do it by yourself manually using Gmail to send out 500 messages at a time. It's just too much.
And could you imagine, and just imagine for a second.
Yes.
You're building your business, you're building your list, okay? You have this great affiliate marketing business starting to grow. And then, you can go anywhere, bring your laptop, and communicate with thousands of people anywhere you go, whatever you do.
Right. Here's a good question right here. Clinton Richardson says, would you also unsubscribe people who never open an email? Well, we actually clean the list, and if they're a part of that list that are unopened, are they a part of that scrub?
Yeah, they're part of the scrub. If nobody opens up my email in 2 months, they're gone.
They're gone. That's
They're
it.
gone.
They're part of the scrub. The scrub list. We scrub them.
That's the scrub list.
That's the scrub list.
That's
They're gone.
That's the goodbye list.
Yes. So after 2 months, they ain't open your emails. They're never gonna. Bye. That's it. You gotta be like this. You gotta be cold like that because listen, this is your business. You must treat it like a business. And if you plan on making, this is your full-time, lifetime career, you gotta treat this like a business. Your list is your business.
When you're first getting started, I would say, give yourself a little more time. Now because the list is getting bigger, we have to, scrub it a little bit sooner.
We have more numbers.
Right. So I would, and honestly, as it gets bigger, I'm going to be scrubbing it probably every month.
Even more, yeah.
But for you guys, like if you're getting started, you're brand new, scrub your list every 3 months.
Yes.
Give them 90 days.
Let's take a look here. Regina says, I have a question. Is Kartra better than SendLane? Yes.
20 times better than SendLane.
Absolutely 20 times better. I agree.
Well, think about this. We've been talking about what an autoresponder is, right?
Yes.
It's an effective communication tool.
Yes.
It's a great relationship building tool, right?
Yeah.
But how would you like to have a great relationship tool that can help you build relationships in different ways?
Not only that, but I find Kartra to be like the all-in-one fax machine. You can make a call, you can fax and everything. So that analogy, Kartra is not just an autoresponder. It's like a business all-in-one. It actually manages your business for you. Like you showed those benefits and features earlier. Those benefits and features are essential as well because you eventually will come to a point where you do want to do videos like we just showed you with our boot camp, and you want to house your videos there and create pages with video, and you can also create like a paid membership site. Let's say you're building like your own course, and that course, it costs a lot of money to put it together, but also now you want to recoup those funds, so you create a course that you're for sale. So like for example, if we were to create our consulting business and put it online, we would charge for something like that. Then you would create like a membership site, and there you go. You would market it, package it, label it, boom, done.
Yeah.
Kartra can handle that kind of activity. Aweber can't do that.
Yeah.
GetResponse can't do that. SendLane can't do that because it's not designed for that matter. So
Exactly.
Kartra can do that for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if anybody's interested in Kartra, I'll put the link up here for you guys, right there. We are an affiliate with it. Okay, so that means that if you do purchase, we do make a little bit of
there
commission.
it is right there.
Not a lot, a little bit, but every bit helps. You know what I mean? So.
The bottom line is when you're a super affiliate, you don't refer a link without being an affiliate.
That's the bottom line. That's true.
That's just how it is, you know? So yes, we do provide links here, and we will make a commission when you purchase from it, and that's just being 100% transparent and FTC compliant.
Yes, that's right. Exactly.
Absolutely. Let me see here.
And Google likes that too. They like when you are open and stuff like that.
So Priscilla's talking about PLS and SAN. She's reading Open Click Buy.
Oh, great
She's
book.
talking about capture pages, leads, both SAN and PLS. She's talking about those leads, answering to your question.
Okay. Well, I mean, if they're in SAN and they're in PLS, I would start taking those leads, and I would start, bring them over to an autoresponder, and start learning to communicate.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to change your business. Di and Robin are just amazing. I'm seeing them just take the, bull by the horn, take the reins. These guys are driving traffic. These guys are making it. These guys are starting to communicate.
Yes.
It's amazing what's going on.
Raina says, is there some kind of email marketing class?
Email marketing class. There's a lot of email courses out there. I think the best thing to start off with is Open Click Buy, the book first, so you get the foundation, you understand about, because that book is like a course in itself, which is amazing. But there are email marketing courses available out there. I know I think Anit Segal's got one.
Here's my take on that. So. Listen, you could learn email marketing through email marketing courses, but the way I got results was not taking an email marketing course. The way I got results was falling flat on my face and doing emails over a period of time, over and over and over and over. It's called practice. You need to keep writing emails. You'll write the shittiest emails in the beginning, and then you'll get good, and you'll get better and better and better every single day.
Yeah,
you must consistently do emails. I know a great copywriter. He's my mentor, Misha Wilson. And I remember asking him this question. I said, Misha, how is it that you could get great at writing emails? He says, Ace, you need to spend at least 2 to 3 years of time to write as many good emails to get as good as me. So that right there was the principle of success. You must take, into perspective. If I'm going to get good at something, then it's the compound effect. You must keep doing it over and over again till you see results. Yeah. And I remember when you were writing those emails, and I couldn't stand it when he was writing the emails, and I was just like, what are you writing?
She didn't get it. I
didn't understand it. And then all of a sudden, I was actually called out by a coach, and a bigger coach than me, and there's okay when the coach gets coached by the coach. And so this coach said to me, Ace, you need to leave Rich alone, okay? You need to fucking learn how to write emails, and you got to learn how to do it now. Otherwise, your business is going to suffer. So what happened was I was like, all right, coach, no problem, I'll do it. And all of a sudden, I noticed how frustrating it was. And then, I really wanted to be like Raina. I wanted to go and read books and go to a course. The first book that coach told me to get was Open Click Buy. And the moment that I picked it up, I couldn't put it back down. I started reading about what not to do and what to stay away from, because there's a lot of programs out there that will give you swipe copies and things like that. I didn't realize that was the devil's sex toys until the actual author said that it was. Now I am not using people's swipe copy unless I necessarily overthink. I literally have to think about it and be very, very cautious of what swipe copy I'm using, so that way I make sure that my voice and that other author's voice is not distinguished as two different people, because your list will tell. They can tell if it's you or not. So you got to be careful what you're doing as far as swipe copy. So that book, Irena, is better than nothing. That's what I mean. Read the book. Don't put it down until you really understand, cover to cover. If you have to read it multiple times until you get it. But that book is just to get your foot in the door of a crash course on understanding, of all the noise that are out there about what it is about email marketing. Is it dead and all that other bullshit? You need to really focus and hone in on your skill sets of following up, creating captivating subject lines that really gets people's attention, and understanding, how to dialogue in the email as if you're talking to one person.
Exactly.
That's what I got to say about that.
See, I'm crushing
That's
it.
what I got to say about
Crushing
that.
it. So the importance of really, just writing an email every single day, you start to understand the ins and outs and
Yes.
the strategies and the way it's formatted and all those kind of things. And before you know it, it becomes a lot more effortless. It really does.
Oh, we have a newcomer here, Andre Pear. Okay. Andre says, how to build a multi-content and register in Autoresponder when are new in business. Okay, so I think Andre is brand new to online marketing,
Okay.
and is trying to understand how do you register to build like a multi-channel with the Autoresponder.
Multi-content, it depends on how you're promoting your content, what kind of content you're promoting.
Mm-hmm.
We tell people that when they're promoting content, focus on one strategy in the beginning. Don't try to do multi-content from different areas.
Absolutely.
Because you're going to be overwhelmed and confused.
Yeah.
So let's say you pick YouTube for the content. YouTube for the content is going to be able to just keep you focused on one thing. You create video every single day, and that video you can promote to your list,
Yes.
your autoresponder.
Yes.
So if you need to register for a new autoresponder, we actually have the link within the chat right here.
Right.
It's right in the chat. Click on it, and you can sign up for Kartra, and you can start building your autoresponder with Kartra. If you already have one, awesome, great. So make sure that you're not trying to build one piece of content here, one piece of content in Instagram,
Oh, yeah.
one piece of content in Twitter, one piece of content on your blog. You're not going to build a business
Like,
that way.
ugh.
You're gonna get overwhelmed.
You will be.
You're going to get confused.
Yeah.
And you're going to just say this doesn't work.
It's true.
So you have to pick what you want to focus on for your content.
Yes. Yes.
Okay? So focus on, like for me, I love YouTube because when I create a piece of content, it gets me leads when I'm not in front of my video.
He says, Andre says, can we use some other marketers' content?
Before with Google, you could do that, but now they want you to use more original content. But what you can do is you can get ideas from other pieces of content. That's what I've done, and sometimes I still do that. Like I'll see a piece of content that I like, and I know they don't own that content, but I'll look at that content and I'll write bullet points down and I'll write ideas down, and then I'll create the video of myself, and then will speak about like in my own opinion about it. You get what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I do that with personal development, and I've done that with other marketing niches as well.
Yes.
So
Yes.
yeah, you can use others marketers' content in a way that gives you the idea to use it, but you can't use. You don't want to follow word for word.
Yeah, you don't want. It's called
Yeah.
plagiarism. You can't plagiarize other marketers' content
Yeah.
because that's rights reserved to them. So even though they don't own it, they actually do kind of own it, because if it's housed on their own domain, their
Yeah.
website, and you got it from there, you never want to plagiarize. There's a big thing about that. You will get flagged on Google for it.
Yeah.
So make sure not to copy verbatim. But what you can do is, I like Rich's actual advice, is you want to take bullet point ideas, and then you can speak for yourself. You could literally say your own opinion, your own
Yeah.
content, and make it
Yeah.
that it's coming from you authentically. So that way when people look to you as the authority, they see you speaking from your perspective versus somebody else's.
Yeah. Now here's the thing, Andre, I want to talk about. Look at the fact that we're talking about an autoresponder. Okay, for an example. Now you can look at this content and say, hey, I want to use that content. Well, you can.
Mm-hmm.
You could, find out about an autoresponder,
Right.
find out exactly what it's about, and then through your own eyes, your own learning, your own doing it, you're going to be able to speak about it as well. I don't own this content about an autoresponder, right? But I could talk about it because it's something that people are searching for. People want to know how to build an affiliate marketing business, right? So we talk about an autoresponder, we talk about traffic, we talk
Right.
about different things.
Right, exactly.
So, but yeah, go out there and start grabbing some bullet points and start writing some things down, and start getting some ideas and start getting some content out there. Be the authority, be the expert, but more importantly, learn your craft.
That's right. You know how to make a better hamburger than McDonald's,
Yeah.
right, Andre? All right, then talk about how you can put a burger together versus better than McDonald's. McDonald's has their burger version, you have your burger version.
Exactly.
Just like that.
Andre, we have a free 5-day training, okay?
Yeah.
5-day training on understanding this whole thing about building a list, being a marketer, making money online, and it's for free.
Yes.
Just go to the actual description in our video here, click on the first link, uncover the number one, not that one, wait a minute. Well, it's the one underneath the Network Marketing Live. Click on that link, it'll send you to the actual 5-day boot camp. That 5-day boot camp is going to give you free training how to understand all this stuff. And if you learn something from it, create some content on it.
Yeah.
Okay? All right. Cool.
Very good questions, guys. Thank you so much for actually coming forward. And those of you who are just joining us live right now, you caught the bitter end of it. But when we go off the air, you're more than welcome to watch the replay, and it will be available immediately as soon as we sign off. Just make sure that any questions that come up, during the actual playback, you can go ahead and comment them inside the comment thread underneath this video. So that way we could see it. It will tag us and let us know that you've commented. And we'll go ahead and respond and give you your answers right inside the comment thread.
Yep, exactly. So let me click on that.
And if you haven't subscribed, make sure that you do, okay? And, I know a lot of people here are just now coming on. Raina says, can I get your MLSP link?
Yes, hold on one second. I can give you that. I'll give it to you in your Facebook, okay?
Yeah, since we're friends on Facebook, we're already connected, we'll go ahead and PM you the actual link, Raina, instead of putting it here.
Yeah. Go.
Any other questions before we go? Thank you. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this and getting lots of value from today's class. This is really good. And, you keep coming back, more and more stuff we're giving you, a lot of great training, and a lot of this stuff is not really being shared the way other people are supposed to be, really should be teaching it. And this is another reason why Rich and I put it together with our channel, is we know a lot of people in the marketplace are really suffering in understanding about online marketing. Not just that.
Marketing.
Affiliate marketing is another, actual umbrella, part of the umbrella. And then there's network marketers who are trying to get their business online, and they're trying to figure out, how in the world can I get customers for this business without having to talk to friends and family? So it's like, okay, we can show you how to do it, but you got to come to class.
Exactly. So I'm going to be shooting the link to her right now.
Oh, you're welcome, Raina. Yep, it's coming. It's actually on its way. Rich is copying and getting that link for you now. Anybody else? Okay. Just know, and let me just add this. Just know, having an autoresponder, okay, is really going to save you money. If you think about all the time it would take for you to craft one email, okay, and then have a list of, let's say, 1,000 people, and then having to write to that list 1,000 times manually. That would be a pain in the neck, wouldn't it? Right? So an autoresponder is going to pay for itself if you think about it. In a business mindset, when you have a business mindset, you look at things as investment. You're investing into Kartra. Kartra will replace those headaches. Kartra will replace those expenses that you have to pay one at a time, buying, hosting and all this other stuff that they want you to buy when you have like Aweber and GetResponse and SendLane. You don't need to be spending your money on all these different things just to run one tool, whereas it's all in one. It's all in one tool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Chuck and Diane are here. Okay. Yeah, they got here late and they caught the halfway point.
I know we got to do the call for our company in a little bit, so.
Yes, we have to go live for the company call.
In less than an hour. Okay, so yeah, Raina, I put it in the chat for you in Facebook.
Yep, it's right in your messenger, dear. No other questions? Okay, we're going to go now, okay, guys? We want to thank you so much for your time. Thank you for all your questions, your comments, your feedback. We love it, and, this is a really exciting way to learn. At the same time, be entertained. Because we make learning fun, right?
We do.
We really make learning fun. And like we said, tune in tomorrow, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Freedom by Design, so that we can give you some more training and learning about how to build a business successfully on the internet, regardless if you're doing affiliate marketing and network marketing, or if you have a brick and mortar business and you want to learn how to get it online.
Right. So with affiliate marketing training, this is episode 17. Make sure, guys, if you love the content and you enjoy what we share with you today, be sure to subscribe, the big red button there. Subscribe to our channel. Smash that likes button. We got a lot of people over here. Come on, guys. Come over to the likes button. Smash that likes button. Tell Google you love the content. And also make sure you click on that notification bell so that way you get all the latest lives and you don't miss this great, exciting training. Really, the meat and potatoes, real life, like nuts and bolts about what you really need to be successful on the internet when you're building an affiliate marketing business. Okay?
Also, before we go, just to let you know, there is a big event going on this week. It's known as the I Am Mastery Virtual Summit. There are 21 expert top earners and leaders in the industry of not just network marketing, but internet marketing. And Rich and I are actually featured guest speakers. And I will be speaking tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Rich will be speaking at 12 noon on Wednesday. If you do not want to miss that and want to register for this free webinar virtual summit, let me know by friending us up on Facebook and sending us a message that you saw this episode 17 on YouTube, and we'll give you a free ticket so you can actually come and watch the actual virtual summit.
Ooh. You can do that?
You can.
Ooh, check it out.
All right, so make sure that if you are seeing this for the first time and you'd like to attend that summit, let us know, and we'll send you the information for that. We can't put it here, though, because now everybody will be coming, and then the doors would be like shut, right? It would be too tight for people to come in. So it's actually a virtual summit, but there's a limited capacity of people that could come on because it's more webinar based, right? Yeah. And that's how it is. It could get packed and then you won't be able to get in. So make sure that you send us a message on Facebook. Our Facebook handle is Ace and Rich, all lowercase, Ace, ACE, ANDRICH. Ace and Rich, you can't miss it. All right, send us a friend request and let us know about episode 17, how awesome it was, and we'll go ahead and give you a free ticket to the virtual event.
Once again, guys, thank you so much for stopping by Ace and Rich Freedom by Design YouTube channel for this live, and we'll see you on a new live very soon. When? Tomorrow.
All right.
Awesome. Take care, guys.
Bye now.